That's intense.
My face is cooking as well as the meat.
I was wondering where he was, and he's like, comes out and he's like, I just made a cocktail. That is really good. Oh, that's really good.
Hey. Winner!
We're parked up at Kalbar Showgrounds with our friends Tyson and Alana again, and we're about to head out and go to the Fermented Food Festival, which is at I think it's Summerland's Camel Farm, which is not too far, probably about half an hour from where we are. So we're gonna go have a look at that, and yeah, pretty excited and see what's there. I just pulled my hat down and it fell over the other day, so it's completely covered in Baxter hair. And I picked it up and I'm like, oh yeah, because I absolutely forgot about it. And now Grant's just sitting here like imitating me and making fun of me.
So it's been a long time enjoying American pop culture, and if you've ever seen the ad for like the Kool-Aid man and he bursts through the wall, it's like a jug full of Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's what I did to her.
I didn't even know what reference it was. I just knew he was picking on me. Hello.
Can you see the camel?
Are you cute? Are you beautiful? Hello.
Just. Oh, I like you. You're so soft and touchy-feely. Back of the head.
What does it say wild camel called?
Back of the head.
He's got a little tag on his ear.
Oh, I want to cuddle.
So cute. Oh.
Yeah, that goes real with salads.
That's intense.
Yeah. Hi. I'm awesome. Yourself?
You need to taste it.
Yeah.
We bought some of this last.
Alright, have you done any fermenting before? Alright, where are you guys from?
If you say so.
We're back in the car. We've had a wander through the Fermented Food Festival. You know, Grant's had a pat of some camels. We got some, actually we got some whipped honey. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon whipped honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got a gluten-free sourdough starter, so I'm excited to give that a go.
Mm-hmm. And then incorporate those two things.
Oh God, yeah,
Hell
delicious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, a side note, that cinnamon honey is going on my apple pie.
Oh yeah, yum.
Yeah.
And so Grant's got an apple pie left over from that bakery in Brisbane.
Something sweet.
Yum. And then we got some gin, of course, limoncello and a coffee liqueur. Absolutely delicious.
Just
Yeah.
making it rain.
Making it rain. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we're on our way back to the caravan at the moment, and then we'll go have some lunch, and then I think there's a thing on tonight because it's like a whole food festival thing around the Scenic Rim.
It's a big one, eh?
Where we are in Kalbar, there is a one of the butchers is putting on like music and like brisket and things like that, so we're definitely doing that tonight.
Fundraising for a palliative care.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
awesome, fundraiser, perfect.
So we're all about that.
Yep, so we're gonna go check that out tonight. Anyway, we'll see you there.
Need someone to save me, no, and don't come running and blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough.
Can't forget the camel.
Oh no, that's a bit too close to Frank's face. In the middle of the table.
I'll just get out of the way.
Okay, so we are waiting. We've got about an hour or two before the event starts at the cow bar. So we're gonna have some cheese and crackers that we've got from local. So Tyson's got some camel salami, and we grabbed some cheese from Stanthorpe the other day, and we've got the gin we bought today. So we're just gonna sit down and have a little bit of a nibble.
Baxter's like, where'd it go? I saw the salami drop.
I will have some. Frank, no. Yes?
Ready for you.
Ah,
Ready to go?
yep.
Let's go.
Alright, we're off to the cow bar and the charity event. So yeah,
Let's go see what it's about.
yeah. We left Kalbar this morning, the showgrounds, and we've now headed, oh, I don't even know where we are. Past Bow Desert, and then maybe southwest, to a little HipCamp. And we've set up, and we're set up with Tyson and Alana again from Roman and Ram. It's a nice little spot. We've got a little creek flowing past us. We did have sun when we got here, but it's disappeared in about half an hour from us getting here, behind all these trees behind me. It's probably 2:30, 3 o'clock now. So we'll get sun in the morning, but not in the afternoon. But we're going to stay here for a couple of days, do some cooking, get the fires setting up, we'll do some cooking and stuff like that, and have a little wander around the property, and we might go see what else is around here. I'm just going to take you over to the fire. Grant is about to cook dinner. We've got some steak and we got kifla potatoes and this corn from the fruit and veg shop the other day when we were near Stanthorpe. So we're going to cook that up on the fire pits. Are you all set up? Cooking
Comfortably.
Cooking from your chair.
Get smoked out too. Oh, my arse is cold. Yeah, so doing it in comfort, we're actually enjoying the fire because it's properly cold.
Enjoying it's more of a necessity.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But how good is it, mate? Like we're actually using a fire.
Mind you, I still don't have shoes on.
Oh gosh. All right.
I don't need Ugg boots. I'm never going to be in the cold.
Hey,
I won't pack them.
I haven't done winter for a couple of years. Leave me alone. Lucky I actually have trackies and a hoodie.
I think our Ugg boots went all the way up the top end, eh?
Yeah,
with
of course. Yeah.
Nah, cull them weight.
Oh yeah, but you got this thing in there.
Yeah, right.
Hey, this thing comes in handy though. See, I don't have warm clothes. I have this thing to direct the heat.
I nearly burst a pupil valve trying to get this thing off the back of his van.
I think it's like 18 kilos.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude, it is super heavy, but I'm not going to give it too much crap because how good is this right now? It's
literally.
reflecting the heat right out to us. Like we're so cozy.
It just smashes you, the heat.
Oh yeah,
It's awesome.
Oh, also, Ryobi for the win.
we're just not going to let
Nikita.
that one go, are we?
Nikita. I should have really leveled that one. I didn't think about that.
It's okay.
The whole cooking factor.
Right. So we're going to try for like a kind of a fondant potato, but not really.
Mm. For those at home, what's a fondant potato?
I don't even know, so.
I actually can't remember, basically, because it's been some time since I was in a commercial kitchen.
It sounded fancy.
But it's a potato that's slow cooked in a lot of fat and butter, basically, and you get like these crispy outside and fluffy inside.
They're already parboiled.
One of the better potatoes for that is a kipler. So just going to start laying them out, cut side down. I've just done sort of like wedges like that. You want to try and get the fat in and around them.
We'll make sure the fire's level for the next cooking segment.
That'll be right. Got to make do with what you got, eh? So in she goes. I just got to get that fat around the spuds.
A lot of potatoes.
Well, I figured, why not?
I thought you were going somewhere with that.
No, that's it.
Well, these are all I have to do. I can leave these ones. Unless Tyson gets like caves and goes, oh, can you cook them?
Can you cook it?
Can you cook them?
That one, no, not bad.
Not bad at all. My face is cooking as well as the meat.
Well, they look pretty good.
Yeah, so I love kiplers, eh? They lend themselves to just being in butter and just being browned off completely. I love them. I haven't had kiplers in I don't know how long, but they go so good like this with a nice steak and then just a red wine. Oh, red wine.
Oh yeah.
red wine, and some mustard, you know, cedar or Dijon, whatever takes your fancy. Just simple. It's just tasty and satisfying. Yeah, particularly, you know, kind of want chips or something like when it's cold. Kind of feel like something a little bit fatty. Mind you, Kiflers are better with some duck fat. Don't have duck fat, I use butter. So, anyway, we'll see how that goes.
So I know we're missing the greens from the plate, but they were still in the caravan and we couldn't be bothered. So they miss out this time.
So what have we got then?
We've just got corn, potatoes and steak.
It doesn't look that healthy, and it probably doesn't look that you know, appealing. But you're not here. So I can't tell you how, I can only tell you. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat it.
Anyway, dig in.
Yeah.
I was laughing at Grant. Baxter has done a poo and he had to go pick it up. And it's such a long way down for Grant to go pick it up. It's a little bit hilarious watching him have to do it.
A little bit hilarious, she said. My back's really sore. Like, it just doesn't, it's not happy. I think it's the bed. The bed needs to go. But yeah, and you take this one for a walk, I misstep and it throws it out, and then I'm just out of sorts all day. So then it is a long way down. Like, I was like, yeah.
So there's cows and horses and stuff here on this property, and they've obviously walked down the road, so there's little you know, droppings here and there on the road. And every 5 seconds I'm having to stop Frank because he's like, ooh, snack. Ooh, snack. Ooh, another snack. And I'm like, stop eating all the poo. Far out. Don't know what I'm going to do with these dogs. So the campsite we're at is called the Old Hut. And obviously we can fit the 2 caravans in there. It was a little bit of a tight turn to get them to turn around, but we fit them in. But they do have, I think, another 4 or 5 different campsites. There's some up on the hill, which I think are only like, you know, camper trailer or rooftop tent. And there's another one just over here, which is a bigger one for caravans as well. But it's actually a really nice place. Morning.
Morning.
So I've just come over, I'm at Tyson's canopy and I'm going to borrow some of his rubs. I've got a brisket here. I think this is like 2.7 kilos of a brisket that I got the other day for us to all share and have for dinner. We are going to borrow the Z grill and have that on and have this smoking for a good portion of the day, probably at least 6 hours, hopefully a little bit longer, but we'll see how we go. And yeah, I'm gonna choose a rub to go on this from his array of Lane's barbecue. Okay. Oh look. Oh look, that's a brisket one. So, what do we got? No added sugar. So this one is black pepper, kosher salt, garlic, thyme and paprika. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the brisket one. There's another one in there, an espresso one, which looks pretty good, but this one says it's for brisket, so we're gonna go with that. Now it is a bit has been a bit cold. Just need to loosen this up before I can put it on. So I have, I've just trimmed some of the extra fat off the brisket. I don't like it when there's like a huge amount of fat when you go to cut into it, and then what you think is going to be meat is just like a big chunk of fat. That really turns me off. So anything that was like the really big chunks of fat, I've just taken off. Gonna leave a little bit on there for flavour to keep it moist. You just want to make sure the rub's on all areas. Just, I reckon the lower, whatever the lower settle
82.
Yeah. Yeah.
82 is the lowest.
Yeah, because you can always pump it up a little bit more if you want.
Yeah, and there's just a smoke function, but I can't remember how hot that goes. Should do more research.
Yeah. Alright, so we did a little bit of Googling, and the smoke setting on here is, it's not suitable to cook at, but you can use it for an hour just to get that extra smoky flavour. So we're going to do that, and then we'll up the temperature in about an hour, and we reckon about 6 hours. We're just going to go straight on the bars. Alright, and thermometer, what do you reckon there?
Yeah, just straight in level. Try to get it like centre of me. Sweet.
Alright. And now we play the waiting game. And we have to smell it like torture all day. So the other day when we were at that camel farm and we went to the Fermented Food Festival, I picked up this, which is a gluten-free sourdough starter. So basically they had this starter for, I don't know, a long time, but they've dehydrated it and created flakes. And so all I need to do is add this to my jar, add some water, let it rehydrate, and then I can feed it and let it sit for 24 hours, and then feed it again and let it sit for another 24 hours, and apparently it'll be good to use. So it takes about 3 days, and yeah, I'm excited. So I did years ago make a gluten-free sourdough starter, and it kind of got left and then kind of got the black stuff on the top of it, so it ended up getting thrown out, and I haven't got around to making one again, so I'm gonna give this a go. So the instructions here, the instructions that I have, it just says to add water and stir and allow to dissolve for 30 minutes. So it doesn't really actually tell me how much water to add. I'm just going to add like probably enough just to cover it, and then I'll see if I need to add any more. It also doesn't say if I need warm water or cold water, so I think I might use warm. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I don't wreck it. On the back of the pack there was a little QR code. Oh, this side. We've just scanned that and it's come up with a little bit more detailed instructions than what was in the pamphlet that was provided. So it says pour the flakes into the medium jar and then add 4 tablespoons of lukewarm water, which is pretty much what I've done, and then cover the jar with a cloth. So I had this cheesecloth that I use when I'm making like labna or things like that. So I'll cover it with that, and then it says allow to dissolve for 60 minutes. Once all flakes are dissolved, stir in 30 grams of bread flour. I don't have bread flour, so I'll just use plain. And then cover again and store on the bench top for 24 hours. Okay, so I've had my mixture sitting here for about an hour now. I'm going to add in my flour. It says 30 grams of flour, so I think that's, let's just go 3 tablespoons. I don't have anything to weigh anything, so 3 of these spoons is going to go in. And then, you know, just cross everything that it works. So it's been probably about 5 days since I started this gluten-free starter, and it has tripled in size. I've fed it twice and it's absolutely huge, so I'm going to make something with it today. I'm going to try to attempt to make some bread rolls. Because this is my first go, I'm not going to film it all. If it works out, I can then do a recipe on it later. It looks pretty good.
Is at 75 now, so I'm going to open this bad boy up. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to do this quickly without burning myself. Gloves should help me, but yeah.
Do you want sauce or just wrapping it?
I reckon we just wrap it.
Yeah.
Hold that moisture in there.
So we're also just learning as we go. So if you have any other tips on how to do it better, let us know.
Put that bad boy back in. That back into the thickest part. Close her up. And then let's get this bad boy going. We'll go up to 275 for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got to get that internal temperature to about 96 to 99 degrees, and then sit there with the probe and just make sure there's no resistance going in and out of the meat, and then she's ready to rock and roll. And in the meantime, it's up to you to do your thing over there. Well, actually no, we'll do that once we rest.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the brisket as like burgers. So Tyson and Alana like to be a bit more keto, so we're going to do a keto waffle burger. So that's basically just going to be like eggs and cheese and maybe some cottage cheese. We're going to make that into waffles. Then we're going to have the brisket. We're going to have some cheese, extra cheese, because you need more cheese. Burger cheese and pickles. Pickles and barbecue sauce, and then that's going to be our dinner.
Oh yeah, be on the brisk side.
Do you know what's handy about camping with other people? Is you get to utilise each other's stuff. So the barrier, I think it's an Oz barrier.
Yep.
So that's Tyson's. So we get to use that, test that out. We get to use the smoker, which is Tyson's. So basically we just get to use all of Tyson and Alana's stuff.
Say, what do I get to use?
Well, you get to eat our cooking.
Oh, okay.
What else? I think that's about it.
That's about it, really. We don't have that much to offer.
Yeah. We're not all like decked out like some people.
Oh, I'm not
We're, even though it doesn't look like it, we are a bit budget, so we're like the no frills version.
Hey, at least you guys have Ugg boots.
Yeah, with the Franklin's Travellers. Black and gold.
Does anyone remember Franklin's?
Franklin's? Most of our audience probably do.
Yeah.
Do you remember Franklin's?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you a bit on the young side
He
for
is.
Franklin's?
Yep.
I think you might be.
I can remember it, but I can't like picture it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not that young.
Envision
I'm
like
35, so I'm not that young.
envision the like most povo supermarket you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it like almost like IGA, but
It was a bit like
yeah. Even though I find IGAs to be more expensive these days, I don't
Yeah.
get that.
oh they're getting a bit more up
Yeah.
these days.
Anyway, that's probably enough of the grocery talk.
Anywho,
We'll catch you later. Grant's just come out of the caravan and he's like,
what happens when I'm quiet? I usually make something like this.
I was wondering where he was, and he's like, comes out and he's like,
Experimenting.
I just made a cocktail.
I haven't tried it yet. I sort of thought, yeah, a bit of that, bit of this, and sort of see how that goes. I figured I'd taste it all together and make collective notes and improve it later on when we have more sheepdogs. I've only got a little bit left and I didn't want to use it all tonight, or at least not for this, but just straight.
So what have you put in it?
So in here I've got caramel and chocolate swirl ice cream,
Yeah.
peanut butter, a little bit of maple syrup, and sheepdog and milk.
And milk and whipped cream.
And whipped cream for these two. So one of them's yours. You can take that off my hands if you like. There you go, buddy.
Aha.
Right.
All right.
Taste test. Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. That's a dessert.
It's a dessert.
That's for sure.
So I can smell the peanut butter in it straight away.
Tastes like a Snickers.
That's what I was aiming for.
That is really good. Oh, that's really good.
Hey! Winner!
So we're using the good stuff tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
no. Makita.
Pulling
Yeah.
out his long tube.
Wowzers.
There we go.
Jeez,
That's
she's
actually-
going.
That's actually really good. It is Snickers, hey.
All right.
Winner.
I love Snickers too.
Okay, so I'm hanging out at Tyson's kitchen again. I'm gonna start making these little waffles. We're just making it up, right? So we've got eggs, I've got cheese, I've got some cottage cheese, and just gonna mix it till it seems right, and then chuck it in little waffle irons and cross everything and hope it works. As I said, I don't have a recipe, and I've got 9 eggs, so I think I'm just gonna go all of them. I'm gonna make 8 waffles, so that's 2 per person for the actual burger.
Oh, that's good.
It's just cutting through like butter, hey?
Yep. It's got the nice red ring.
Get
Not bad for a little. Oh,
Yeah.
Get in my belly.
look at that. There you go, you might as well try some.
So the brisket's out, it's been sliced, and man, is it tasty. So we're just heating the waffles back up in Tyson's Breville, obviously just using all of his stuff and none of ours. And then we're going to assemble the burgers and enjoy. They just look absolutely amazing. We've got the barbecue. A little bit of barbecue on there. Just like spread it around.
This girl is a pickle fiend.
Yeah.
So she can have my pickles.
Those pickles are actually really good.
Yeah, she'll love it. That there is like her dream meal. I'll be back.
You're like, is that too much meat?
Do you even listen to yourself?
Okay.
No, I'll come in there. Just
Pickle. Yeah. Oh no. Am I going to be able to open this? Nope.
Skizzles?
There we go. Thank you.
Pickles.
Oh. Come out. Right.
function takes too long.
Now do we give it a taste?
Oh, there's still one in. How'd we go?
That's really delicious. Definitely recommend. All keto. Perfect.
Good job,
Except for
team.
the pickle, but yeah.
Isn't the pickle keto?
Carbs.
Well, cucumber doesn't have carbs.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It might have a little bit. It's got 6.5 grams of sugar, so a little bit.
Yeah.
But like cucumber itself doesn't have carbs.
No, exactly.
Anyway, yum.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. That's worth 6 hours or 7 hours of cooking.
Hang on. So we're all packed up, ready to hit the road, and I think we're going to Kalbar Showgrounds, and I don't know what's there. I haven't really looked around too much, but that's where we're heading, and hopefully there's some good things to see when we get there.